Well, good morning. Trucker Todd here, and time for another video. All right, folks, you've been asking for it, and now you're going to get it. Since the beginning of time, it seems like, since 1968, Landstar has been around. And almost since 1968, drivers have been dreaming of the opportunity to work there. And so in this video, I've had a lot of guys say, well, Todd, you push Dart so hard. Why don't you ever mention Landstar? Landstar is a better deal. And so in this video, I'm going to talk about Landstar. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Why are drivers clamoring to this place? Almost every lease purchase driver I talk to mentions Landstar at some point in their career plan. So let's not waste any time. This video is going to be a lot shorter than what they've been lately because it's not going to take long to cover this subject. So y'all stay with me. Here we go.
And this is why I do this, why I'm out here, why I keep that hammer down. Flying by these road signs with home on my mind, with these wheels turning round for my family and for my kids. For this life I wanna live, and this is why I do this.
Alrighty, we're back. Let's get through the preliminaries quickly. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it on your social media platforms. Speaking of social media platforms, my Instagram's in the description below. My Facebook is down there, and even my email is down there. Feel free to contact me. Now, you guys know that I'm happy over here at Dart, even though we're going to talk about Landstar today. If you'd like to know more about Dart Transit, in the description below is the recruiter I work with. She is absolutely fantastic for answering questions and getting you through the hiring process in a seamless fashion. So scroll down the description, get her phone number, give her a call, tell her you've been watching Trucker Todd, give her my driver number of 58180 if by chance I'm at lunch, oh boy, I'm actually filming this the night before and I am exhausted. You can see my eyes are red. I just took a shower. If by chance she's gone to lunch, you get somebody else, give them my driver number of 58180. Really helps me out and I'll appreciate it. It also allows me to help you in the event there's an issue that comes up. I've mentioned before that I had a guy that they couldn't get his employment verified, and I knew some of the higher ups at the company, and because he had listed me as a referral, I was able to help him. And so let's not waste any more time on that stuff. You guys have been through the drill. You know to subscribe, wait a few seconds, click the bell, select all so that you receive notifications when the next video comes out, and you guys know it's free to do that. All right, let's talk about Landstar. So what is it that draws people to this company? Well, for one thing, you self-dispatch yourself. You pick your own loads. You are paid percentage. And the same things that I would say about other companies that allow you to do this is the same things I would say about this company. You can make really good money there if you know how to run your business, if you know freight lanes, if you know where to go and where not to go. How to keep up with your maintenance. It's a lot of stuff. If you don't, I would recommend getting your feet wet somewhere else before you jump into the ocean of trucking, which is Landstar or any other company that is self-dispatch, load board oriented. If you read reviews online, you'll see a lot of guys that love it there, and the income amounts are all over the board, just like if you go to a truck stop and listen to these truck drivers. Until they show you a settlement, don't believe it. But the income's all over the place, and I would say a lot of that depends on how well the guys are picking their loads and managing their business. Full disclosure here, I've got a guy, he's not technically a neighbor, he lives probably a quarter of a mile or half mile from me, that works for Landstar. He's on a dedicated deal where he pulls auto parts out of Lubbock, Texas to, I believe, over to Moriarty or somewhere over like that, drops his trailer, hooks to another one, and come back. So he loves it. He makes great money. He's told me how much he makes. I'm not going to share that, but it's real similar to my income. I might beat him by a little bit, but he's home every day or every other day. And so I would say this about Landstar or any other company for that matter. Think of the worst trucking company in your mind that you can think of, whatever that company is. And I will guarantee you there's somebody there that loves it. They live in the right place. It's exactly what they were looking for. That's why there's a million trucking companies out here. And I know it's not really a million, but thousands of trucking companies out here, because there is something for everybody. It's just finding your groove, where you fit in, what you want to do. And that right there is why I like Dart, because they have so many dedicated opportunities, so many various things that you can do here. That's why I try to pair you up with that recruiter, or I ask you to email me, because if we take a look at your situation, we can find something to make you happy. And in certain situations, any company can do that. And like I said, this guy is happy as he could be. He's never going to leave. He lives in a huge travel trailer, and they just bought a brand new pickup about 4 or 5 months ago. So you can definitely make money at Landstar. Now, what do I not like about it? Well, depending on where you look online, they pay somewhere between 65 and 70%, which is about average on a load board. It's not horrible pay, but they charge you a trailer rental fee. And, you know, other companies, and I'm going to talk about some of those in upcoming videos, will pay you 88%, but they charge a trailer rental fee. And so I think Landstar needs to reevaluate their pay structure a little bit and possibly go up some. But as I said, I know guys there that are doing very well. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess is what I would say about that. So why do I not recommend Landstar when you guys email me or call me? Hey, Trucker Todd, screw Dart, I'm going to go to Landstar. Well, they're apples and oranges, is like what I said. Dart actually has a lease purchase program where you can come in with no money down and get a really nice truck, oftentimes under factory warranty still. Landstar offers no trucks whatsoever. You have to purchase your truck and go there without any type of lease purchase. Now, well, what's wrong with that, Trucker Todd? Nothing. If it works out, hey, I just had a guy yesterday that emailed me, and he's about to go into the oil field. He's got $25,000 saved up. He's going to put $15,000 down on a truck and keep $10,000 in reserve in case anything happens early on. Great idea. He's got a great plan. His plan would probably work at Landstar too, but 99% of the guys that contact me don't have that kind of money in reserve saved up. And some of you could make the argument very well that you shouldn't enter into this type of work if you don't have that money kind of saved up. While I might agree with you in theory, in reality, that's not always possible. So, I'm not really trashing Landstar. I know a lot of you thought I was going to get on here and bash them. I think they've got their pros and cons like any other company. They're definitely a company I would consider at some point in my life. If something ever happened between me and Dart, I'd definitely put them in my top 5 or 6 companies that I would consider. And so I know I've heard some guys complain about the agents, which for those that don't know, agents are basically brokers. But in all fairness, people complain about brokers everywhere. Since the dawn of time, probably even before Landstar, drivers have complained that brokers were ripping them off and that they weren't getting a fair shake and all of that. And in some cases, that's probably true. But in most cases, everybody's trying to do the ethical thing, I think. So I hope that clarifies things up for everybody about Landstar. It's not that they're a bad outfit. It's just that since they don't have a lease purchase per se, and you have to already have your truck, that wipes a lot of people out. Now, there are companies like Lone Mountain and some of those that you can get a truck from, LRM, several companies like that, but you're going to need several $1,000s down. And like I said, with Dart and a lot of these other companies that I do recommend, they actually have a no money down, sign and drive type situation. Also, another thing you really need to consider is if you break down and you're in a lease purchase truck with a company, odds are they're probably going to help you out, finance the repairs, work with you, maybe even give you a loaner truck. At Landstar, if you have a major breakdown, a lot of times it's every man for himself. And you guys might remember last year I had a breakdown in Flagstaff that was just barely still under warranty, and it was over $20,000. Had it not been under warranty, it would have wiped me out. So just keep that in mind if Landstar is somewhere you're considering. I'm going to wrap this video up because it's already gone longer than I thought it was. And my dad's in town, as you guys know. That's why I'm back here at the house. I'm going to go see him. My brother, who I rarely get to see, and his family is in town. Their son's considering attending Texas Tech, so they're here for a college tour. And I'm going to try to see them while they're in town too. So y'all have a great day. Friday, we're going to do part 2 of questions. You guys have asked a ton of great questions, and I'm going to take another stab at answering them for you. So take care. Have a great day. We'll see you Friday. Bye-bye.